everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back and doing a best of 3 Streets of New Capenna draft. Alright, I do like the Pyre Sledge Arsonist, but you know, this one seems good because it's colorless and you can play it in any deck, and the ability is pretty relevant. You can exile stuff and it eventually gets huge. Maybe it's not as good as... I don't know what to think of it. I think it's very good against some decks. Probably pretty good in the late game when it gets huge. But it takes some build up, but it is colorless, so it seems like a safe first pick, especially given that there's nothing like insane in this pack. I like the Duelist a lot. I do like the Arsonist. That one is pretty good, but you know, you can't always rely on having 1,000 treasures or whatever to be able to reliably use this ability. I mean, you can blitz once and then it's a pinger, which they don't do pingers very often, so ping is still good, but I'll take the hearse. We'll try it out. All right, follow-up pick. Best card. I mean, Deal Gone Bad is some good removal. Venom Connoisseur, 2 mana. Give all your dudes Death Touch, potentially. That's pretty good, too. Obviously, the Larcenist is good. I feel good about Deal Gone Bad. I like Mage's Attendant, too. This gets my shields, though, which makes it relevant, and it can feed your graveyard plan. I guess it sort of feeds Hearse, too, I guess, to a certain extent. But yeah, it's good with the 5 mana value decks because you can mill yourself. So maybe we just take that. I think Mage's Attendant in a vacuum is just a good card. 2 bodies in 1 is typically good. Spot removal has proven itself to not be very good, so far for me at least, in this format. But this is a pretty good enabler and removal spell, so I think I'll take it. Otherwise, yeah, if I take Mage's Attendant, I can go for the token deck again. I mean, this is basically everything I would have wanted in the last draft. Maybe I passed one and didn't even realize it. All right, Deal Gone Bad. Now we can take Fatal Grudge. Otherwise, in black, there's Corrupt Court Official and Extract the Truth. I do think Corrupt Court Official is not bad. Sleep with the Fishes is pretty good. Removal spell that gives you an unblockable creature. I kind of like that. There's Waterfront District as well. Maybe I just take Sleep with the Fishes. Deal Gone Bad is at its best in blue-black. I forget what the third color is that it's good with. 5 mana value. All I'm thinking is blue-black for the 5 mana value graveyard thing. I think I'll take Sleep with the Fishes. It's clunky, but getting an unblockable creature is totally relevant. Over Fatal Grudge? I guess so. These black cards don't seem worth it to me. All right, another Sleep with the Fishes. I'm fine with that. Shattered Seraph in here. Custodian, Cabaret Charm. We'll take another Sleep with the Fishes. So maybe this is best with like blue-white. Could be. So we could take some fixing here for blue and black. There's Broker's Veteran. A couple more playable blue things. Maybe just take the Storefront. I'm not really giving up anything too crazy for it, I don't think. Gathering Throng is kind of cool. Hold for Ransom is decent removal, actually. All the enchantment-based removal, is that what I want to do? I'll just take the Storefront for now, get the fixing. So Echo Inspector is actually pretty good. Glamorous Outlaw is pretty decent too. Parcel's playable. You can see taking the flyer here, although then I'm up to four drops already. It's pretty excessive. But, I mean, there's nothing crazy good here otherwise. Parcel's playable. I like the Inspector because it flies and connives. It rhymes, so you know it's good. Evasion is typically good as well. Could see taking the Parcel though, too. We just get fixing removal. Another Sleep with the Fish as well. Going for the all Sleep with the Fishes deck. Does seem a little excessive, but I'll take it. Spitting out 1/1s. Can't be bad. Sack them, tap 2 things, draw cards. That's not bad either. All right, we'll take the Nuisance now, I think. Over Initiate. We're going to need some actual cheap things at some point. So I'm okay with the Snoop. Flash in. Can block cheaper threats. Gives you a connive, so it gives you a loot. Take the Scarab. We need some 2-drops. It's a fine card. Good if you self-mill as well. All right. Parcel's not bad if we end up with the Newsy deck. But so far we've managed to just be blue, so that's cool. Still have some directions we can go. Maybe my shortcoming, well, it's probably many-fold why I'm having difficulties in this format, but I'd say one of the more important ones is understanding the archetypes very well. And, you know, I didn't really deep dive enough to get a great grasp of all of the archetypes, so that's on me. Make Disappear, probably take the Fencer. Make Disappear is playable, but if we end up in this 3-color, tapping something down, getting rid of it, and pumping this and getting an unblockable creature, it seems kind of good to me. This is obviously more for Naya, but... So Rafine's Guidance is probably good on your unblockable dudes, but Revelation of Power is good with +1/+1 counters. We do have Connive. All right, we'll take the Revelation. Maybe I was supposed to take the Dagger there in hindsight. That's all right. So we could take the Bypass, but took the Custodian. Guess we can take the Outlaw. It's a decent last pick. Wow. Incinerator, 6 mana, 6/6 flyer. Wow. Well, that seems like a good card to try and build. So it's going to make blue a little more difficult, but it seems worth building over. It's a pretty strong card. So we're going to have to value fixing pretty highly. There's Murder in here as well. But let's take the Ziatora. So Orfeo is cool. I mean, we could completely abandon ship on blue. We have 5 picks, so it hurts a little bit, but maybe we just go for this plan now. The Ziatora. Could be okay with that. Because there's nothing like crazy in here anyway. Maybe we try out Mr. Orfeo. I don't know how to feel about him, but it's good with like Blitz or Flyers or anything like that. Maybe get the Scarab back again. Forest, Plains, Islands. That doesn't really fix for what we want to do. Strong Arm. There's the Newsy. There's Elegant Entourage. These are all good cards. Probably take the Entourage. Or I could take the Strangle and get the removal. But maybe at this point I just... Am I just switching into this? Alright. Entourage is good. We'll take that. Muscle's good, but it's expensive. Maybe I just take expensive stuff now and hopefully find some cheaper stuff on the wheel. Or later. I mean, we have some cheap stuff, so... I mean, I just know Freelance Muscle is very good. Garden. So this fixes for a couple colors. It's probably... Could do that or the Racer's Ring. Goldhound's probably not bad in here either, although maybe our base colors are going to be black-green. They don't have to be, though. Like, I could just take a 2-drop here, but I'll take some fixing for now. Scarab definitely looks good in here. So this doesn't really fix for us anymore. Stimulus package isn't bad. Those we could take the Glittermonger, but it's another 4-drop. I guess this is technically a 4-drop too. We're like all 4-drop deck. So Briefcase gives us a 1/1 that can ramp us. It's not bad actually. But maybe we just take some fixing here. Problem is we're going to need some actual playables. Because not only are we light on cheap things, but we're light on playables. All right, well, Sawjack's going to find its way in this deck. So we can take the Swindler. It's fine. It's a cheap threat. Somehow we're actually not doing as bad as I thought on cheap bodies, considering we gave up so many cards. So I'll take it over another parcel, and I like Wrecking Crew, but I just want to make sure we're staying kind of busy early. All right, I could take a Socialite now. So, all right, I'm a little more in line with focusing on black-green. And then splash red for Ziatora or Fio, I guess. It's a late newsy. Splashing Stimulus Package doesn't seem that good to me. Social Climber's fine. It's playable. I wonder if we even need the... Almost need the Quick Draw Dagger because we don't have any... I wonder if I actually need the Outlaw for fixing. I'm not sure. So we can take Murder here over Calling a Professional. Some other good cards in here too, though. The Venom Connoisseur, the Voice. But we'll take a Murder because we're doing kind of good on creatures. We need 6 pretty solid playables here. All right, Connoisseur now. I guess that's fine. Maybe get the Custodian back. So we can take the Initiate or we can take the Outlook. Maybe take the Outlook here. I guess we actually need quite a few playables. So I don't know if I can afford to. All right, well, I think Requisitioner's better. It's going to be a little more awkward on the splash, but we need the treasure, I guess. It's a good card when you can cast it early. We could do the Outlaw in a pinch, too. Outlaw's fine. It can cast itself. It just means you have to use the ability first, but that's probably fine. Gardener, Court Official. It's also Goldhound, but I still feel like red is the splash, so Court Official versus Gardener. I mean, getting rid of cards out of your opponent's hand is pretty good. We don't really have sack stuff, though. This lets you play multiple cheap things in one turn. I think the Court Official might still be better. Getting rid of a card might just be better. So we could take another Deal Gone Bad. Yeah, I guess we do. We're a little bit otherwise ready to rumble, but beating shield creatures is kind of nice, I think. Chrome Cat versus Roastmaster. I mean, neither are very exciting. This is our splash color, so Chrome Cat could make more sense. The upside of Roastmaster, I would say, is better. Maybe I'll just take Chrome Cat in case I need it. So, Warm Welcome can find some of our good creatures. Might be smarter than that. Or I could take the Quick Draw Dagger since we already have enough creatures. Alright. Take the Combat Trick Dagger. Strong Arm now or Rebel Runner. I mean, the Blitz on that is probably pretty good. Socialite versus Rosemary. I'll take the Socialite, I guess. Or the Custodian. Not sure which one I like more. Maybe Socialite, because you can play Forest, Plains, Islands. That doesn't fix Forest. Guess it doesn't matter. Alright. So, once again, I just did like a full pivot because I opened like a pretty bonkers dragon. But ultimately, we'll see if that pans out for us. Because we don't have that much card draw in here, do we? We have some pretty powerful, at least we have some powerful finishers. We have Zeotora, we have Pummeler, Freelance Muscle, Strong Arm, Boulder, Entourage. These are all good. And we have and we have enough early game, so I guess we kind of look okay. I feel like if we end up cutting, like we could pretty easily end up cutting like red things like Requisitioner, Package, and to be honest, we don't need the Outlaw. And that way we still have, what, 6, 7 black mana, 2, 3, 4, 5 red mana, and 6, 7, 8 green mana. No double color. Oh, that's not true. We have Murder. Well, that's all right. Do I want to do the Outlaw over something weak? But we have 17 creatures, so actually a Tended Socialite doesn't look so bad. I mean, Chrome Cat's pretty underwhelming. Could just do like an Outlaw, but then we need... It's going to be tough to cast Outlaw in here because we're minimizing red. I might just run it like this. Overall, once again, still struggling. Still struggling because I don't love the way this deck looks. Like, obviously, this is insanely good, but we didn't get much blitz. We have a decent amount of finishers. Removal-wise, we have a Parcel, Murder, a Dagger Trick, 2 Deal Gone Bads. So it's not like removal's the worst, but yeah. Still not loving what I've built so far in this format, but this is what we got. Oh, Entourage is great too. Well, at least, you know, our in-game is good. All of our in-game creatures are like beefy uncommons and they've got cool abilities. So, all right, we'll see what we can do. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, play first here. This will do. Chrome Cat actually surprisingly not looking terrible in this hand. Let's see what Mr. Orfeo can do for us. So we can get our red mana now. Can scry. I mean, it's better than land because it's removal. Clunky removal, but removal nonetheless. So we'll do Orfeo and get in for 6. See if it gets kill shotted. So I feel like if they had kill shot, they would have used it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were willing to take 6 to go for it the next turn with Mr. Orfeo. We really don't need to. Oh, knockout blow. Okay. That's fair. So we'll do Swindler and Parcel here. Excuse me. So get rid of that, and I guess we'll mill them. Just get more of their, see more of their deck here. So yeah, getting by shield counters certainly a big deal. Or can be. Sure. So I think I saved this for cycling because we can play everything in our deck now. So they only saw 2 of their 3 colors. Knockout blow, protector, initiate. Didn't show us anything too scary. We sure didn't show them anything. Well, I was going to say we didn't show them anything scary, but Mr. Orfeo worked pretty well there. He ended up being responsible for 12 points of damage to them, so that's pretty good. We really don't have a sideboard. We pivoted hard at the start of pack 2, really hard pivot, so that definitely came at a cost to sideboard opportunities. Yeah, his hand will do. I mean, we need more lands, but got some good beefy things in here. So I think we can dump that. I'm willing to trade my cat for an upstart. All right. So I can block the voice and then murder it. But why don't we do this for now? That way, this sets me up a little bit better, I think, because then I can get rid of the shield too. As well as possibly get Zeotora online. Quick draw dagger's cool. I don't know which one I'm murdering. Kind of need to deal with the flyer. But I need to deal with the beefy ground dude too. Probably do the flyer, I think. Still think take care of flyer. All right, so guess we do Gardener, because then we can double block the Darling. So I can quick draw dagger the Gardener so it doesn't die, but I lose my red mana. Should I use the ability? I guess. Am I dead next turn? I don't think so. Well, I'm taking 5 here. I'll go to 6. So maybe I am dead. Maybe I'll just use the ability. Oh, that worked out. All right. I think we just need the untap land for Zeotora, or else we have to do Mr. Orfeo to live. I'm not sure we can live now. Certainly can't live with the tap land. Let's see. Do this. 5, 7, 9. But if I chump the... Well, they already know about this, so I guess it's okay. guess lethal anyway you slice it. Alright. Let's go to game 3 here. Still don't have a sideboard, so... Unless I want to full pivot into blue, but I don't think I do, so we'll run it back. Alright, game 3, we'll play first. Yeah, we can keep this. We have all 3 colors with the parcels, so that works. Get our black mana. So I don't even have to use it right away. I can do this socialite on turn 2. Well, that's good. So next turn we'll get our black mana, play it, and then we can do Entourage. That's pretty cool. All right, ultimately, wow, they must have an amazing hand. They're discarding Knockout Blow. Well, we want to guarantee we get Entourage next turn, so we're just going to play a land and pass, and then use the parcel to get the black mana. It's a good card. Let's get our black mana. Oh, I got another one. It's fine. So we'll do this. Take 4 here. Play the Scarab. It's a good one. Oh, I didn't realize it was other than Elegant Entourage. That's kind of funny. I feel like I probably should have realized that. So double block, they'll just kill one thing. And then beginning of my instep with this, I can kill their upstart. Well, they failed to find. Well, I don't think we need the garden with all these lands, so good on that front. I mean, I'm at 12. I think we block. Sure. Oh, that's a good one. So we'll do the muscle first, and then we can do the pummeler next turn. And we can attack for 10, which is pretty good. They looked at top 5 and failed to find a creature. That's pretty surprising. It's any creature too, right? Wow. So we'll do the pummeler. Get in for 10. And you know what? I'm going to play the gardener too. Because why not? So I'm going to cycle this first. All right, let's see if round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. Yeah, we got all 3 colors, is good. Get our red mana. So we go red, socialite. That's a good draw. We can get in for 6 on turn 4. It's pretty good. I wonder if I just want to take the 3. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So what do I want to play first? Entourage versus Orfeo. I guess Entourage makes more sense. I really like that pickpocket a lot. I haven't gotten to play it yet, but it's very strong. So maybe just to preserve ourselves, we'll just... Well, I guess the best use of mana would be the parcel. But I still might want to cash that out. And we have 2 deal gone bads. We don't do anything out of our graveyard, so let's just take this out. Mill them and see what we mill. So we'll just parcel this. So let's see. Okay. Entourage takes 6. Or I can deal Gone Bad, but they'll get the 4/4. I don't really like that either. I don't have any other like good ways to deal with. I don't think I do. Let me look again. I'm on the clock here though. I don't think I do. So we'll just pass and deal Gone Bad the War Chief. I guess we can do it now. Oh, they did have actually something out of their graveyard, huh? Wait, why didn't this get a counter? Oh, it connives, and they discarded a land. That makes sense. So, we only, I guess, want to cast one spell a turn. So we'll trade here. Alright, so we can do the Gardener and then quick draw dagger, block the Reveler. All right, let's go to game 2 here. Let's see. Oh, we still don't have a sideboard, so I guess we'll run it back. All right. Yeah, we can keep this. Socialite into official, maybe Entourage. Does it give it to any creature or no, it's just itself? Well, that still works. So we'll do this. We'll get our, no, I don't want to crack that though. So we want to get our red mana. We go red, Connoisseur, attack for 3. Take 3 here. Sawjack. So let's do the Entourage. So we're going for 5. So, do this saw jack here. Yeah, Elegant Entourage, much, much worse. Unfortunately. Much worse than I originally thought. Fight rigging. Base breaker. I don't really want to sack anything, to be honest. Guess I can take 3. Ah. All right. I like to see the angry DC. That's good. Still don't have a sideboard, so we'll run it back. All right, it's a good hand. Got all 3 colors again. So we got our red into Socialite. That's cool. So oops. Should have done the... Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Because the ability would have only gone off once this turn anyway, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Sure. I guess I should have killed it. I forgot about that ability on Face Breaker, so... All right, we'll see you for round 3. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, we can keep this. Socialite into Socialite. We need some more help here, but ultimately I think this is worth keeping. So best use of mana would be Sawjack, but I think we do the Socialite again. It's just a little more aggressive. At least I think it is. I don't have black mana to play the court official anyway, so this works for me. It's a good draw. See if they got the kill shot. Exotic pet. Oh. Oh. Unfortunately, this crew's for 2. I'd probably just get in for 4. And use the hearse one more time. Nice one. But I guess I don't get the token back, so it's not as bad for me, but still pretty good for him. I guess they're tapped out. Oh, we'll see if they might have something that targets their graveyard. I can still use it at the end of the turn. So they can cast their Outlaw, but I think they're still in pretty serious trouble here. Oh. So I can't kill that. So we activate this. Let's see. Activate this. And then we equip it. The Outlaw being a 4/5 is actually pretty good. And I think we re-equip the dagger to probably like the official, and then play the parcel. What's nice is, I guess you can use the official to crew the hearse, then equip the dagger on the hearse. So that's pretty good. Okay, so crew with official, and then we equip dagger on hearse, and then we parcel the cat. All right. Okay, still no sideboard. We'll run it back. It's a keep. Needs some help, but it's worth keeping. So we can get our red mana. I guess technically we need double black for murder, but we'll get the red mana anyway. Just get the tap land out of the way. That way I can go custodian into dagger. Oh, we got the double black. That's good. Ooh, that was a good job. So now we can do this saw jack and get in for 3. That was a good draw too. So we'll get in. And I'm probably just gonna let the trades happen and play the entourage. It's the best use of mana. All right, well, I'm gonna go for it. Let the kill shot commence. Oh, more exotic pets. Now Orfeo has trample, so I think this is better. And freelance muscle with Entourage and Orfeo is pretty absurd. I mean, you need a creature to set it up, so it's so odd to me that Entourage can't get its own buff. All right. Well, I don't think the deck was very good, but we ended up going 2-1, so thankful enough for that. Almost took round 2 as well against a better deck, so that's good. Still proving to be a pretty tough format for me, but that's all right. It's early yet. I need time to figure it out, and I have plenty of time. So let's do pack one, pick ones. Yeah, I like this underdog. This card's cool. Obviously, 2-mana, 3/2, and then blitz from your graveyard. It's really cool. Really nice card. I would take that. This is such a weird card. It's tough to get enough multicolor to ever be able to do this. Probably just take the muscle. This card's so good. Never thought a 5-mana 4/4 would be as good as it is, but it's just so good. It just attacks is huge. I like this Unleash the Inferno. I did actually get some pretty slick value out of it. I mean, I guess it wasn't that busted, now that I think about it. I blew up a Exhibition Mage and then blew up a Limousine to get my creature back. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's 3 color, but there's nothing else. Well, that's not true. Yeah, I guess, I mean, built-in 2-for-1 or monocolor amazing card. It's the question of the format. You know, honestly, the tactical pick probably is the Overseer. Just more archetypes available to you, and anytime you're playing white, you're probably happy to have it. Yeah, would love to hear people's input on that. Overseer might actually just be the correct pick, rather than trying to force a arguably slightly better card that has built-in 2-for-1. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.